Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Motosoul. Hope you guys are doing well. So, this is my 1967 Jawa 250. This is a 250cc two-stroke motorcycle, and I've never really made a video on the mods and the changes that I've done to this motorcycle. So, it's been about more than 5 or 6 years since I've got this motorcycle, and I've done a lot of mods and some changes to the overall motorcycle just to make it more better in terms of riding. So let's start with the carburetor. So I'm actually not running the Jico original carburetor. I've switched to the Paco carburetor. So this is actually a trouble-free carburetor, because in Jico we have sizes of the shutters. So in right here inside the carburetor you would be able to see the shutters. So just like the piston, it would have sizes. So there are sizes in the carburetor shutters: 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. So it also needs reboring, and even after all that, even if you get it rebored, and then you will have the you'll get a sound from the shutter after riding it on long rides. So I've switched to a Paco carburetor, but the bike surely sounds very different and also rides very different on the Jico carburetor. But if you are someone who wants to ride more than more every day, or even on weekends, if you're just going out riding 50 or 100 kilometers rides, then I would suggest you go for the Paco carburetor. So this is the Paco carburetor. If it had the Jico carburetor, it would have made in Czechoslovakia written right here. It would be embossed right here. So this is the Paco carburetor, and everything on the engine is stock. It's running on 0.5 piston size, and this is the petrol filter. It has a magnet inside. This is made by Paco as well. And I'm also going to show you the toolboxes, what I have inside the toolboxes. So let's start with the front. So it has this big number plate. This was not usually from the factory, but this is this is what we have in Hyderabad. So people, even for the Nortons and BSAs, they used to have this kind of number plate. This is aluminium and this is molded. So, and this is the original full mud guard. I have the Stepney right here, and if you guys can see, this is the Allen key bolt. So this is actually a half axle that has been modified to install the Stepney, so it doesn't move around, and you can open the with the use of a Allen key, you can actually open this Stepney, and you can actually swap this Stepney with the front tire or the rear tire. So on Jawa and Yezdis, you have 325/16 tires. So I'm running the C8 tires, C8 Securas on front and the rear, and this is the MRF Mo Grip. So this is actually a dirt track tire. So this is specifically designed for the dirt track. It also has this written for competition purpose only: Mo Grip, Mo Cross. So this is actually a motocross tire. So I have this in the place of a Stepney. So if in case I have a puncture, or if I need a spare tire, I just have to open the Allen key bolt, and this would just come off, and then I can swap the tires from the front or the rear and then ride away. So that is one good mod. And this this Stepney actually acts as a crash guard. So if you guys can notice, it actually works like a crash guard as well. So it doubles up as a crash guard, and it is also a purposeful Stepney. It's not just for the looks, you can actually use it. So if you guys can see, it is mounted on the engine here, engine bolts. This is where the bracket fits, and you can just open it with the Allen key. And I'm using an aftermarket Yezdi handlebar. So normally on the Jawa and Yezdi handlebar you would have this. So even this handlebar has this, and this has a rod in between. And then I have a horn. So this is actually from Decathlon. I got this for somewhere around 300 or 500 rupees. So this is a cycle horn, but I've installed it on the Jawa. So this is a raised handlebar. This is very comfortable for riding, especially on long rides. The stock handlebar is lower, a lower riding position, but with this it is more of a relaxed riding position. And I also have this aftermarket mirrors So these come with the clamps. So if you guys can see, these have individual clamps because the Java and Yezdi's don't have individual yokes like the RX. It has yokes inbuilt to the handlebar. So this is why you need mirrors with these clamps. And this is the chest protector. And trust me, this is very important because when we didn't have the chest protector, a friend of mine, when we went on the dirt track, he actually hit with his helmet right here. So I still have the dent here just for the memories. So if you guys can notice, we have a dent here, and my friend actually hit with the helmet, and I'm glad he had the helmet on. If not, it would have been a bad scenario. And I also have a Chinese lock here. So this is how you lock the Java. So this is the lock, and this is how you lock it. अब कोई भी नहीं चुरा सकता है गाड़ी. So this is the bungee cord that I've added. This actually gives the bike a rugged look and also helps me keep papers or stickers or anything like that if I need to. And apart from that, I also have a carrier. So this is not exactly an RX carrier, but it has been designed. It is a custom made carrier actually, and I got it from another Java and I had to rechrome it. So if you guys can notice, this has a fitting right here into the footrest, and it goes all the way to the carrier. So it has two support points from here as well, and then it fits right here. So this is actually very purposeful. It surely does not look very good. I mean, it doesn't look beautiful. It actually is very purposeful. So I wouldn't say that it is beautiful, but it is actually purposeful. It also doubles up as a seat supporter. So if for the pillion, you will have something to grip onto, and you can also add luggage right on here. So this is very purposeful, and it actually gives the bike a very rugged look. But there are mixed opinions on the look. I actually find it very purposeful, so that's the reason I have it on the bike. So these are the mods that I've done on the motorcycle, and let's open the toolboxes so you guys can see what's inside. So this is the battery, and I have a spare bag here if I need to carry anything. I have a Taparia screwdriver kit, so it has all the screwdrivers here just in case I will need to. I have the fuse box. This is the battery, and I have spare lever here, and you can actually fit everything into the toolboxes. These toolboxes are very huge. These are actually massive. Let's go around to the other side. So that is actually the battery box, but inside the battery box I also have the tools. So right here in the toolbox I have the spark plug opener, I have a screwdriver again, I have an accelerator cable, I also have a clutch cable. So this is clutch inner. So I have all the tools inside the motorcycle that I need. So I also have small spanners, the Allen key, also have spark plugs. So I also have spark plugs, and I also have the point condenser in here. So I have this condenser, I have a spare wire that I need if I have to, and this is the points, the CB point system. So I have all this inside the bag so that if I go on a ride and if I'm stranded, I can at least fix my motorcycle and come back home. So that's all about it, and this is what I have inside my toolboxes. And this is a very beautiful addition to the bike. I mean, I think all bikes should have toolboxes this huge, so you can actually fit everything inside those toolboxes. So this is actually the battery box, like I said, and this is the toolbox, and that's about it. I just wanted to make a quick video on the mods and everything that I've done on the motorcycle, and so that Java and Yezdi owners can think about it, and they can also get to learn about all the things that I have inside my toolkit. So that's about it for this video. Give this video a like if you like what you see, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.